Review of Tantra, The Path of Ecstasy by Georg Feuerstein. Introduction. Tantra, The Path of Ecstasy by Georg Feuerstein, published in 1998, is a scholarly yet accessible exploration of Tantra, a multifaceted spiritual tradition with roots in ancient India. Feuerstein, a renowned historian of religion and yoga scholar, offers a comprehensive overview of Tantra's history, philosophy, and practices, aiming to dispel misconceptions and present Tantra as a profound spiritual path rather than a mere set of sexual techniques. This review examines the book's content, structure, key themes, strengths, limitations, and its significance for readers interested in Eastern spirituality. Overview and structure. The book is organized into 14 chapters, each focusing on a specific aspect of Tantra, from its historical origins to its rituals, cosmology, and modern interpretations. Feuerstein begins with an introduction to Tantra's cultural and religious context, followed by detailed discussions of its philosophical foundations, meditative practices, and ritualistic elements. The book concludes with reflections on Tantra's relevance in the contemporary world, particularly in the West. Feuerstein's writing is academic yet approachable, blending rigorous research with clarity to appeal to both scholars and general readers. The book includes a glossary, bibliography, and notes, making it a valuable resource for those seeking a deeper understanding of Tantra. Key themes. 1. Tantra as a holistic spiritual path. Feuerstein emphasizes that Tantra is not solely about sexuality, as popularly misunderstood in the West, but a comprehensive spiritual system that integrates body, mind, and spirit. He describes Tantra as a life-affirming tradition that embraces all aspects of existence, including the material world, as a means to liberation. 2. Non-dualism and divine immanence. A central theme is Tantra's non-dualistic philosophy, which views the divine as immanent in all things, including the human body. Feuerstein explains how tantric practices, such as mantra recitation, visualization, and ritual worship, aim to awaken the practitioner to their inherent divinity. 3. The role of ritual and symbolism. Feuerstein delves into Tantra's rich use of rituals, symbols, and esoteric practices, such as the worship of deities, the use of yantras, sacred diagrams, and the activation of Kundalini energy. These practices are presented as tools for transcending ego and achieving unity with the divine. Practical insights. Unlike other Tantra books that emphasize practical exercises, Tantra, The Path of Ecstasy, is more theoretical, focusing on understanding rather than application. However, Feuerstein includes descriptions of key practices, such as mantra meditation, the use of sacred sounds to focus the mind and invoke spiritual energies, Kundalini yoga, techniques to awaken the dormant spiritual energy at the base of the spine, Panchamakara ritual, a symbolic exploration of the controversial 5Ms ritual, which Feuerstein contextualizes as a transformative practice rather than a literal indulgence. These descriptions are informative but not detailed enough for practical application, as the book prioritizes intellectual understanding over experiential guidance. Strengths. 1. Scholarly rigor. Feuerstein's extensive knowledge of Indian spirituality shines through, with citations from primary texts like the Tantras and references to historical figures and schools. His ability to synthesize complex ideas makes the book a definitive resource for understanding Tantra's philosophical depth. 2. Debunking misconceptions. The book excels at correcting Western stereotypes that reduce Tantra to sexual practices. Feuerstein provides a nuanced view, highlighting Tantra's diversity and its emphasis on spiritual liberation. 3. Comprehensive scope. From Tantra's Vedic roots to its Buddhist and Jain variations, Feuerstein covers a broad spectrum of traditions, making the book a valuable primer for students of comparative religion. Limitations. 1. Limited practical guidance. Readers seeking hands-on exercises may find the book lacking, as it prioritizes theory over practice. Those looking for step-by-step instructions may need to supplement with other texts, such as Margot Anand's The Art of Sexual Ecstasy. 2. Dense academic tone. While accessible, the book's scholarly tone can be intimidating for casual readers. Its dense discussions of Sanskrit terms and philosophical concepts may overwhelm those unfamiliar with Eastern traditions. 3. Limited focus on modern applications. Feuerstein's exploration of Tantra's relevance to modern life is brief and somewhat abstract. Readers interested in practical applications for relationships or personal growth may find this aspect underdeveloped. Cultural significance. Tantra. The Path of Ecstasy is a landmark text in the study of Tantra, contributing to a growing academic interest in Eastern spirituality during the late 20th century. By presenting Tantra as a legitimate spiritual tradition, Feuerstein helped legitimize its study in Western academia and inspired further exploration by scholars and practitioners alike. Relevance today. In 2025, the book remains a vital resource for those seeking a deeper understanding of Tantra's philosophical and historical roots. Its emphasis on non-dualism and holistic spirituality resonates with contemporary movements toward mindfulness and embodied spirituality. However, readers may need to seek additional resources for practical applications or to address modern concerns like inclusivity and consent. Conclusion. Georg Feuerstein's Tantra, The Path of Ecstasy, is a masterful exploration of a complex spiritual tradition, offering clarity and depth for readers seeking to understand Tantra beyond its popular misconceptions. While its academic focus may not satisfy those looking for practical tools, its comprehensive scope and scholarly rigor make it an essential read for students of spirituality, yoga, and comparative religion.